Do you know about the recent changes done by CBSE? Do you read in a CBSE school? If yes, then this video is going to be only for you. Go through the whole video so that you can come to know about the major changes done by CBSE. I am going to discuss about each of them in detail so that you can study accordingly and score good marks in the exam. So, what are the major points we are going to discuss? Number 1 is 2 times board exam. Number 2, 3 language formula. Number 3, open book test. Number 4, changes in the question pattern. Number 5, no detention policy removed. Number 6, to keep an academic bank record. And number 7, special exams for the aspiring candidates. So, welcome to my channel Mrs. English. I am Papyana Chatterjee and today I am going to discuss about each and every point in detail. So, the first point is 2 times board exam. So, what does it mean? It means that the board exam for class 10 and 12 is going to be twice a year. Even if you appear in both the exams, the highest marks will only be considered as your board marks. Now, the first board exam will be held on November and December, whereas the second board exam will be conducted on, as usual, February and March. But you have to remember, practical exam will be held once only in January. So, you have to appear in that exam. Now, when you are appearing in the first board exam in November and December, don't expect that you will get half a syllabus. You have to give exam on the basis of full syllabus only, whichever exam you are appearing. Now, you will ask a question, why should I appear in both the exams? It is because you can take the first exam as the practice test so that your fear goes out. And in the second test, after 3 months, you will score good marks, isn't it? You will get habituated with the board exam, how it is conducted, so there will be no issue, right? Other than that, the aspiring students who wants to sit for any entrance exam, they can give the first exam as their board exam and then they can study for their entrance exam. Even you can break, like you go for the language subjects during November and December, and the rest of the subject you can give in the second board, that is in February and March. So, what will be the result? The result will be your load pressure will be decreased, right? Next, we are coming to the second point, 3 language formula. So, what is it? Till now, the students of class 10 used to study 2 subjects. One foreign subject, which is English, and the second one Hindi or something else, whichever they used to take. But from now onwards, students have to take 3 subjects for their class 10th exam. So, most of the schools in India go for English as the foreign language. Next, we are coming to the second language and the third language. Now, second language will be Hindi. Coming to the third language, there the regional language like Bengali, in Gujarat Gujarati, in Punjab Punjabi, in Assam Assamese. So, in this way, regional language will be there as the third language. Next, there will be the core subjects. In core subjects, there will be 3 subjects as usual: math, science and SST. And next, there will be some skill subjects. Computer, which is already there in most of the schools. Then there will be art education, physical education and environmental education. So, in total there will be 10 subjects for the students. Now, we are moving to class 11 and 12. There will be 1 foreign language, that is English. Second will be the regional language, whichever subject you take, like Tamil or Hindi, Sanskrit, whatever you like you can take. Even there will be option, if you want you can take 1 more subject, okay. Next, there are the core subjects. So, in 11, 12 there are lots of subjects as core subjects like maths, then physics, chemistry, biology, geography, history, political science, sociology, then comes accountancy, economics, so whatever, lots of subjects are there. In class 12 you have to study total 6 compulsory subject plus 1 extra subject. One more implementation has been done, that is till now the subjects like computer, then art education, physical education, which were there in most of the schools, but for these subjects students used to get grade only. But from now onwards, like the other subjects, these subjects will also have marks. Now we'll move to the third point, that is open book test. Now you are very glad to hear this, right? Open book test, okay, so we are going to open and write all the answers. No dear, the pattern will be not that easy anymore. Till now there were flat questions which used to come in your exam, like what is weathering? Now here you just read the question and then you start to write because you have already learned the answer, you know the answer. But now it will not come in such a simple way. All the question will be in a twisted way. For example, instead of giving what is weathering, they can give, describe the process how the biggest rocks break into smallest particles. So same question, what is weathering, but in a different way. I have just given a simple example, but there are lots of changes which are coming on your way. So in the next topic we are going to discuss about it in detail. So next topic is changes in the question pattern. So what are the changes you have to face? There will be more competency based question. Now you will ask, what is competency based question? Till now you were habituated with the short type question, short type answers, but now you have to face something difficult, something more complex. So what is it? It is the value based question. When you know the topic in detail, you learn something, you have to understand the topic very clearly so that you can answer this question. Without understanding, only by reading and learning, you cannot answer these competency based questions. For that you have to go through the subject very well. Even if the book is open in front of you, you cannot answer if the concept is not clear to you. For that you have to clear the concept, you have to read, you have to learn, you have to practice, and you have to realize what is being said and how the scientific things which you learn in the books, how it is used in our day-to-day life. Then only you will be able to answer these questions. It aims to bring out the specific skills in you, and it proves how you approach to different challenges in your life. In the previous year, the competency based questions were only of 40%, which is going to increase to 50%. Next, constructed response questions has reduced from 40% to 30%. Now, what is constructed based question? Actually, the answers which you have constructed and you have learned, isn't it? The short type and long type questions which you used to read, learn and remind. Those questions are decreasing, and value based, case based, these questions are increasing in CBSE pattern. So now it is clear to you that even the exam is going to be open book test, it will be no use to you if you don't go through the books and the concepts very well. It is not about learning anymore, it is about understanding. For class 10, 50% question will be based on practical skills, problem solving and analysis. Students have to learn how to analyze a question and then answer it properly within the given word limit. This is going to be a challenge for the student. Next, we are coming to the next point, that is no detention policy, which has been removed by CBSE. Even a student who cannot read and write is also being promoted to the next class due to this policy. But now, thought of bringing a change in it. So there will be a check in class 5 and class 8 where student must bring 25% marks in the theory exam to pass the examination. And other than that, they should also have minimum 75% attendance to get promoted to the next class. So these are the things CBSE thought of checking so that they can get rid of these problems. The next point we are going to discuss is that CBSE thought of keeping an academic record of the students from standard 1 to class infinity. That means candidate will have all the grades and marks they have got in the academic bank record, that is DG Bank, DG Locker. Till now we have seen the students of 10th board and 12th board used to get the DG Bank, right? But now the government have thought of creating DG Bank for the kids from standard 1, so that whatever grades, marks they get in the exams, all will be recorded over there till they are going to the graduation level or master's level or PhD level. So there will be a whole record of a student kept in the DG Locker. The last point we are going to discuss today is the special exams for the aspiring students. So now, who are those aspiring students? The students who are very much meritorious, going for the Olympiad exams or going for any international level games. If they couldn't give the board exam due to any tough schedule, the CBSE board have thought of arranging a special exam for those candidates. So this is what the CBSE board have thought of implementing in the new education system of India. Now what will be the outcome, the result? If it will be good or bad, we don't know. It is not that only the board will implement, the whole system have to be implemented. The students, the teachers, the classroom atmosphere, the education system, all need to be changed with the policy, right? So it will not happen in one day, but definitely one day it will happen. So we will move to a better future, and I wish good luck to all of you. So this much for today. If you want to see more such videos regarding education, subscribe to my channel. Be with me as always. Thank you.